Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this T20 match between the Keta Fighters and the Multan Maestros. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones.
The captain must have lots of confidence in their opening bowlers. Why else would you bowl first in these conditions? There were some batters relishing putting their pads on right now.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
7 runs added there. The Gladiators are 7 for 1. Muzarabani coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Vince gets off the mark. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler's end.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Flew away with pace, brilliant timing.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Roy has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Pads that away. Huge appeal.
Over!
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
Bowling.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Bowler's end.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Drives and misses everything.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Ballers end. Yes.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Dahani has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Yep. Ballers end. Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep, yep.
Strong appeal.
Hold it!
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Afridi, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Afridi, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Dahani from the south end. Shah is coming into the attack. We'll see the left armour from the south end.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot and cracked it to the fielder.
Bold, chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
53 for 5. The new batsman hitting out to the crease at number 7.
Yep, yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
8 runs added there. The Gladiators are 57 for 5. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Yes.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
How's that?
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
Ben Duckett is coming into bat at number 8 for the Quetta Fighters.
Yep.
Please give him a
Nice shot, runs possible. Duckett takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep, yep.
Chance!
How's that? How's that?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep. Nice bowling.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Pads that one. Loud appeal.
Nice bowling.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Keep it.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
69 for 7.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yep. Yep.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Gladiators are 79 for 7.
Yep. Yep. Go!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's it!
Super piece of timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Gladiators are 87 for 7.
Yep. Yep.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Faulkner shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
Muzarabani with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. Nice
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
Muzarabani shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep. Nice bowling.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
93 for 7.
6 runs added in that over. The Gladiators are 93 for 7.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Brilliant shot, that.
There wasn't a lot wrong with that delivery. Faulkner more than equal to the task.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Faulkner got nothing on that as it goes over the rope. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Yep.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
That's the over. The Gladiators are 103 for 7. Beaten on the drive.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Gone, played all around it.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
For 8, the right-hander is coming into bat at number 10 for the Quetta Fighters.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
111 for 8.
Over. The Gladiators are 111 for 8. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Going with spin now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
This could be trouble.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Trouble. Oh, gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Misses everything.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Gone right through the defences. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below-par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Some adjustments to the field. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Big appeal.
Waiting.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Dahani comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yeah.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. well placed, should get a single. Needs to be on target.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Willie won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yeah. No.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Bowler is confident on this one.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Maqsood gets off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Could be close. Gone, brilliant in the field.
David Willie departing the field, run out.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
The captain is heading out to the field.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Strong appeal. Rizwan takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. No!
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot. Good running.
Yep.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. David will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yeah.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
David ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Picks the gap perfectly.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. David gets off the mark. A few moves made in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Big shout. Times it nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Ahmed, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Edge, what a ball.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Edge, unplayable. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Can't get that outside the ring field. Loud appeal.
Yep. No!
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. A 3D coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep. No!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. No!
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Gone, it's a good catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Chance! Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Nawaz, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder. Huge appeal.
Yes.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Finds the edge.
David shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Good-looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Afridi from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes. No.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Afridi's had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Yep. Yes. Go.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. No.
Powell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yes.
Gone. Brilliant caught and bowled. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
9 runs added there. The Sultans are 62 for 8.
Waiting.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Right there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Nicked it.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Sultans are 66 for 8.
Wide.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Gets back and punches it beautifully.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Yep.
Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Out. Caught.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep, yep.
Nice timing. Good batting. Won't get to the boundary.
It was lovely footwork, a great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Thick edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. 4 off it. The Sultans are 82 for 9. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called.
Yep, no!
Misses out there on the short wide one.
Wait there.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait!
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
No!
A couple on offer here.
Wasn't a bad ball, got it short enough, but they were onto it so early. Pivoted onto the back foot and punched it away behind square.
Edged. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wait, yep!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Definitely worth having a look. We'll need a large slice of luck for this not to be the end of the innings.